Well, hello there. It's Saturday. I've just been doing quite a bit of work actually. So just had a bit of a shower. I was a bit smelly and dirty after doing the jobs that I've been doing. Actually, I wired up. I've got to get some little tiny clips actually because I can't do the job properly. But in my wife's new car, I managed to get hold of a free sat nav. The police were giving away free sat navs if you went on a certain route, and my wife does go on that route. Anyway, I put her name down, and she's got this sat nav now. So I don't know if she'll use it or not, but at least I've got peace of mind that if she is involved in an accident, there will be some form of record of the car journey to prove or disprove one way or another that if it was my wife's fault or the other guy's fault. Obviously, it's only records out the front windscreen, but if she's hit from behind, that will be shown up as well by the accelerometer on the dash cam. I mean, they're getting smart, aren't they? But anyway, I couldn't manage to tuck away all the wires. You know, this goes across the roof lining from the just underneath the front windscreen there, down the door pillar, and then it went underneath the glove box, and the tiny section of maybe that long that I couldn't actually get my little tool in and open up the furniture and poke the wire behind it. So unfortunately, we've got this length of wire between the 12-volt plug-in cigar lighter socket. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what they're for these days, do they? Anyway, moving on. The other thing I've been doing is I've got myself one of these battery operated. I should do a review on it. Really thinking about it. A battery operated pressure washer. Yeah, it's just enough to get enough water onto the car from a bucket, because my car, the parking spaces is deemed to be the other side of the road that runs past our house. Running a pressure wash cable across the road is disastrous because people drive over it, and my hearing's not the best, and you can't hear the cars coming. They don't give you a little toot or anything, but you can't hear the cars coming, so you just drive over the cable, and then you end up with a pressure washer with a damaged cable. So I don't want to do that. Done it once, don't want to do it again. So I've got a tiny battery operated. I've already got the batteries, so it didn't cost a lot. Because all my gardening tools are run from this Ryobi. Actually, it's very good with the 18-volt battery. So I've got three batteries, and that's enough to last me in the garden. I've got a lawnmower. I don't have an electric lawnmower other than the battery-operated one, and of course, hedge trimmer. I've even got a circular saw. I've got a reciprocating saw for some of the work. I've had these for years now, getting on for 5 or 6 years now. I've had these, and they're really handy. And I've even got a leaf blower and garden vac that's battery operated. So I use the benefit of the solar panels to charge these batteries up during the day, and then the following day I'll use them. As I can say, I'll keep them all charged up, ready to go. So anyway, this battery operated pressure washer will come in handy for cleaning the wife's car. The lady Sarah's car, it needs its first wash, so that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm half. Got the shade coming in over there, and this side's in shade. It's got the sunlight. Anyway, but yeah, it's been a slightly cloudy day, so I didn't have the bucket. I'm going to get I might use my brewing bucket actually, as I haven't done a lot of brewing in a long time. So I might buy myself, when I do decide to do some brewing, I'll do that. I'll get myself a new battery, new bucket, brewing bucket. So you take the bucket outside, fill it full of water with the hose pipe out to the edge of the garden, and take it across to the car, and then you use the battery operated pressure washer to soak the car and give it a bit of a soap up with these one of these mitten things that you put on with I've got a brush as well to brush the top of the car, because it's up here somewhere. My car's huge. It's bigger than it looks when I took a photograph of it years ago to show my mum and dad what car I'd bought. It was more than 10 years ago now. It looked really tiny in the car park. I think it's because the wheels are quite big and called, compared to other cars. They have a slightly smaller. They might have 17-inch wheels. These are 19-inch wheels, so it looks smaller when you take a picture of it. Especially when there wasn't any other cars around it. It was deserted in this car park. Anyway, so I took a photo and sent it to mum and dad, and it did look small, but it's a big car, and that's why I want to get rid of it. I've decided I'm going to get a new car. When I get my lump sum from my retirement, I'm going to buy myself a new car. Yeah, I know all the pitfalls. I've looked into it. I've checked out which car I want, and yeah, I'm going to go down that route. This is money that I never expected to have. I really didn't think that my pension would have been. It's not brilliant, but it's enough to get me a new car, and I'll have enough to live on if I do retire in a couple of years' time. I'll have enough to live on, I reckon. Anyway, so I'm gonna fully wash my car. I just gave it a rinse off today, and I'm going to do Sarah's car as well tomorrow. So there'll be 2 cars I'm washing. Just a quick, and then hopefully I'll be able to get a coat of polish on Sarah's car. Not too worried about mine. It's like you say, it's getting on for 17 odd years old, isn't it? So I'm going to just give it a wash, get the windows clean anyway, and the windows, side windows, front windows, back windows, get everything clean. But that's it. That's what my Saturday's been involved in. Anyway, I watered the garden front and back because it needs it. It's absolutely soaking. Actually, the hydrangeas in the front, they don't get a lot of sun, but they're doing really well. So I'm quite happy with those. And of course, I've had to water the garden because everything's drying out in the back garden. Yeah, and the dog started barking again. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs have stopped shouting, and now the dog's been kicked out. Now that's a worried bark. That one, he's worried. That's not a very happy dog. That woo 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 at the end. It's a worry. That's a worry. He's in distress. So yeah, got to do something. I'll let you know when it's happened. Well, I don't sure which garden it is, whose house it is. Yeah. Anyway. Well, it's waffled on for a good 8 minutes. Good eight. Well, getting on for 8.5 minutes now. I hope your Saturday goes well. I had a couple of beers last night. I had a Theakston's Old Peculiar, which is 5.6%, and I had a Brewdog Shore Leave, which is 3 point something percent. Yeah, and I do prefer the low alcohol beers, just really for the I do like I said before, I do like an amber ale, and I had a gin as well. I had a nice Plymouth gin. I had one of those with a little can of tonic water, absolutely fantastic, and sat down and watched the movie with the lady Sarah. So we had a good time, and we had a pizza for tea. I don't know what's on for tea tonight. I haven't asked her ladyship what she might do for us. I'll have to do a curry or a Chinese myself one day during the week, surprise her. So that would be interesting. Yeah, actually, we haven't been out for ages either. Well, I mean, I say that we went to Whitby, and we had a couple of days out, didn't we? But that was for our wedding and birthday. So I might treat Sarah to a day out next week. When next time she's off, she's off at the weekend. I think she's off next Saturday. So we'll be going to the Blacksmith Arms, just round the corner. It's not too far away. And they do serve some local ale, local beers. Normally just the one they have been serving the last couple of times we've been there is a brewery the other side of the river. So it's not too far away. So anyway, we're all getting on for 10 minutes. I won't put the adverts on this one in the middle again. So I'll see you on the next one, and we'll see what we can do on Sunday. See how well the pressure washer comes at spreading the snow over the cars, and see how if it comes up really clean. We'll see. We might get around doing a review of this pressure washer. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye then.